play. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Hernandez.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Foul ball there.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Field 2. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Once he digs in, big time power. Well struck right field. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
That one is absolutely belted. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Waste no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. That one ripped left field. Gone! It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. As soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Ripped on a line. Ozuna makes the catch. Out. Number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Brings it in. And that's the third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Leading off, Michael Harris. And the pitch.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers leading by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one not close. And 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Two outs, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there at the knees.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
He goes down looking. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 3-0. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Tommy Edman. Kawhi to kick the pitch. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So man aboard. Now it's Mookie Betts. Grounded out his first time. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Man at first. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Ronaldo Lopez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
No outs, runners at 1st and 2nd. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. 2nd home run of the inning for them, and they add on. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
up to the plate is Will Smith. Doubled his first time up. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that should be extra bases.
Started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
So the batting order turns over, and next for LA, Tommy Edman, 1 for 2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. 1 run across. Another comes in to score, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts now. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Left field, way back there. And that one hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 11-0.
Everything came together.
New pitcher for the Braves, Joe Jimenez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. It just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Yeah, the batter now, Freddie Freeman. And there's a fly ball, deep right field. That's long gone. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 13-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
An absolute missile off the bat, Singy, and StatCast gives us the exact numbers.
Yeah, it was a blower leaving the hardwood, 114 miles per hour on the exit velo, man. Put such a great swing on that ball, squared it up, and just drove it out of here despite not getting much air under it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Ground ball, left side, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. The pitch. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Muncy to hit. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boo. Light tower power?
That's right. Acuna makes the catch, and that is that.